Hey you guys, so there have been a couple things that have been constantly popping up in my spirit, and one of them that I think is really important for us to remember is that you can't let your frustration ruin your favor. I believe that all of us have a certain favor over our lives and our communities and our spheres of influence, and it's really important that when you go through seasons of frustration or seasons of things not working out the way you think they're working out or supposed to work out, or perhaps you didn't get the response you want, or perhaps like you find yourself in an uncomfortable situation that's changing, and all of these different things that are happening. It's really important that you remember that you are favored in that situation. And so you can't let certain frustrations that you're dealing with temporarily burn bridges for your blessings. And so I think that that's like a word of encouragement to continue to walk in wisdom, to use your discernment, when you're making decisions, when you feel yourself kind of getting frustrated, or you can kind of see your emotions surfacing, to kind of separate yourself from that situation and deal with it in private and come back and revisit it. There have been plenty of situations that I've personally been in where I recognize my favor, and I recognize that this potential situation could really destroy that favor. So whether this be, at work, with friendships, with relationships, within your church sphere, this is definitely I think important to remember, if you are a member of a church, or you're serving, or if you're in leadership or something like that, that you are favored, and there's a different responsibility that's on your life when you have committed yourself to serving the kingdom, and to not let certain situations mess with the favor that God's placed on you. One thing I always like to say, and I think that it is so true, is to just trust God to handle his business. If there's a situation that's working against you, or people are plotting against you, or perhaps you've been praying for something and it hasn't surfaced yet, I just believe in allowing God to just show himself, and allowing God to just handle his business. There's no reason for me to ever approach somebody sideways, or to try to get back at somebody, or to plot some level of revenge against somebody. God will take care of that, you know what I mean? And he'll take care of it in a way that you never could, because God just knows what you don't know about this person. He knows their insecurities. He knows what triggers them. He knows their family issues. He knows all of this. So again, first and foremost, do not let your frustration ruin the favor that God has put on your life. Do not burn bridges for temporary emotions. It's a waste of time, and you will regret it later. And secondly, definitely trust God to handle his business. Trust God to handle that situation. Trust God to, convict people of their own ways. I believe that less is more. As long as you're walking in wisdom, and you believe that you're serving God as best that you know how to, and you're living a life of integrity, then I just believe God will absolutely show himself in those situations that you're battling. And so I just want to share that with you, because I think it's really, really important. There's a lot of us have the tendency to allow our emotions to ruin a lot of situations and make them worse. And so that's my word for today. And I hope it blesses you. Please share if you enjoy it, or if you feel like, it could really help someone. Definitely share. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.